welcome back to beautiful Taheton County, Iowa. And today we are getting into the Taheton County Fall Consignment Sale. Actually, I mean, it's basically winter at this point because they had to push it back 2 weeks later than they normally do. It is actually the week of Thanksgiving. Actually, I think a couple years ago it was on Thanksgiving too, but they haven't for the last couple of years done it on Thanksgiving. They usually do it the week before or the week of Veterans Day. So yeah, but yeah. With that, let's get straight into it. I did end up, if you guys watched last episode, I did end up trading back in my new class, the 8900 or 8900, yeah, and just bought a newer class 890, the 100-year edition, right here. Yeah, so I went back a little bit, but I was just not a huge fan of the tracks. So I they still had my head from my cat class or cat Lexion that I just turned in or traded back in. They ironically just put my 16 row folding cornhead that I had last year. They put on uh, they put it on the auction that we're going to today. Yeah, but I got my same soybean head back, or platform head, whatever you want to call it. But we got to go drop off the Lexion head, or the Kloss head that we're trading back in for it. Yeah, we got that all traded off again. I actually ended up basically washing on the deal. The 8900 is still worth more than this one was because I didn't put that many hours on it this year. But after and the heads are worth significantly more. But since this is a brand new Capello 16 row folding corn head, that cost me a little bit more than it would if I would have found my old one before they traded it in. But yeah. So I'm actually going to head up there, drop off the head, and then probably come back, drop off the trailer, and then we'll head over to the auction site. So hope you guys enjoy this episode. If you do, do me a huge favor, leave a like down below, and subscribe if you're not, because I post content daily. And I want to be able to make this a full-time thing. I want to be able to make this better content for you guys. So the best way to do that, best way to make better content is for me to have more time to do it, and working a full-time job and working on a couple guys' farms doesn't really give me much time to be able to record the greatest content, but I try my best, and I hope it's good enough or good for you guys, and I hope you guys do enjoy. So with that, I'll head up to the Egco dealership that's right on the other side of the hill here, and we'll get the head dropped off, and we'll head to the auction. So I will see you guys at the auction site. All right, guys. So just got to the auction here, or to the auction yard here. I think I'm the first one here, or one of the early ones. But this year they kind of moved more of the equipment to the new lot that they built on the other side there, in between our grain mill that we had, or our grain mill, and the airport here. But we still have to go check in up front here. So they don't have as much crowded around right here at the beginning, because they had just built that grass and rock path on the other side of the runway last year. But yeah, they already got snowman out. Gosh, basically this is the first week of December, I guess. I mean, Thanksgiving is on the 29th, I think. No, I don't know, whatever day. Oh, walked right past the door. All right, so I'll see you guys after I get all checked in. All right, guys. So this year they didn't really mix anything up. They just kind of, as people brought it in, they just parked it. They got a lot more room, so they didn't really just put, like they used to have all the tractors and basically anything with an engine over here, and then in the middle here they would have um, cultivators and planters and those pieces. Then they would usually have like a hay equipment section and sprayer section and manure section. Anyways, so um, I have several pieces of equipment on this sale. I'm not, I'll be honest with you guys, not really looking to buy much this year. Kind of happy where we're at equipment wise, although, especially since I lost some ground, gained some ground, and yeah. So, and I actually picked up another piece of ground that I don't think I've shown you guys yet, but we'll get into that after the auction. So let's just go ahead and get into it. I'll try to make this a little bit quicker like I did last time. Because if I remember right, the last auction wasn't quite 2 hour, quite an hour video. Maybe it was after editing. I'll have to double check. Been a little bit since I uploaded, especially thanks to harvest and stuff. It's been a little while since I've done recording of a auction episode. So, but anyways, let's get into it. We got Umberfirth, side dresser here. Probably just kind of quick glance past some things. Talk about the ones that I'm actually looking at trying to buy. So, but I'll glance past everything else kind of quick just so you guys can see what's here. We got a case RB 455 baler, round baler. A J&M 1051 cart. Honestly, I wouldn't mind looking at that just to have another basically storage thing around in the fields, but then I'd probably have to sell my Kinsey one. But I don't know. We'll see. I got, like I said, I got a bunch on this sale, so if I think they're starting on the other side over there instead of back here this year like they normally do. So I'll know if I can, if I got enough cash laying around that I'll be able to buy that. Anyways, we got a case, Terraflex. I don't know what number it is. I don't see the number anywhere, but it looks like probably a 45-foot head. Got an Aco Alice 8610, right next to another Alice 7000. Chevy Bison semi, Brent 644. We got case, looks like a case drill, or front part of a drill, the disc opener or the drill part, not the cart part, if that makes sense. But yeah, we got a Kloss 12 row folding cornhead, or not folding, but folded up row cornhead. I don't know. That was probably a really dumb way to describe that. Got John Deere 7610. We got a Kuhn cultivator, I believe this is. Yep, Kuhn Pro Lander cultivator. I haven't seen many of them around. They're starting to get a little bit more common as an alternative to the major brands, the Deere and the Aco and the Case brand or CNH brands. But yeah, I was kind of interested in this 8310, unless this is a different one. Which it looks like it might be an 80 or a different one. 8310 RT. I think there's another one on this sale, but yeah. We got a Kloss Axion 960. I think these tractors are really neat with their track design setup. Because there's a lot of parts. Kloss does a really good job of they don't customize everything. So like this track is very similar or close to the one that's on their combine, is my understanding. Their Lexion series combines. I'm not 100% about that. 100% sure about that. But I know a lot of the parts are very, very similar, at least. So, Yeah. Here is my old corn head, actually. My 16 row Capella corn head. You know, I was talking at the beginning of the episode about how they were selling it. This is literally it, unfortunately. Just really bad timing. Should have probably, I don't know, should have probably just stuck with my boss setup that I had before. Just sell the cat and just gotten the Boss Lexion that I have now instead of the Track version one. They got a Schaefer Bella loader. I don't really know much about those. Parker 250 grain or little cart wagon. That's what I was looking for. We got what, a 9R4 something, right? Yep, 420. Um, 9420R, I guess would have been. I'm an idiot. We'll just move on. We got a Fent. Looks like 30 foot or 40 foot head. Probably 40 foot head by the looks of it. Right next to that, got a Vermeer TM1410, exactly like mine. We got a Fent 940. That's bad lighting. What do we got? 943. Basically, identical version of the Challenger, the smaller Challenger 700 that I have. Not positive on that though. We got a Landau cultivator here. Looks like it's probably, oh, what do we got? 9650 is the number on it. I assume that means it's a 50 footer. But don't quote me on that. Let's go down this other row here, and then we'll start to make our loot. Holy cow. Yeah, I was gonna say, I thought this was a smaller auction, but honestly, just having everything staged out in 3 rows like that instead of just packed together right here like it used to be, I think there might be more equipment this year than previous years, or it's gonna be close to last year's. But yeah, I got an 8100 here, John Deere 8100. Got Kloss Lexion 660. Looks like it was a fleet unit too, so that's kind of surprising considering it's a 660. Normally they go for like the biggest machines, but I don't know. Sometimes they're weird. But yeah, we got a Steiger Tiger 450. I swear I see one of these every year, but yeah. Well, we got an MT 565D, 585D, sorry. And then we got a 4850 next to that. Got a Kloss 1230 Convoy. Don't quote me on the name there. Platform head. Draper with a top reel. A Brendel spreader. Got a New Holland. TH742 Elite telehandler. Got a Thunder Creek. This is one of the. Okay, cool. I'll just wander all the way back. That's just New Holland that has license plates because someone's an idiot. Anyways, we got a Thunder Creek fuel trailer. I would really like to get this just because my we only have one fuel barrel and it's at my place, and usually we are moving between fields, and it's nice to have like this fuel trailer would be nice to have because then I can go out to certain fields, or I can go out in the morning with the fuel trailer, fill everything up if I have the tractor sitting out in the field instead of running the tractors individually back. At least during harvest, running back individually to the yard to fill up. So we'll look at that, see if it goes for a decent price. I know the Agco dealership or the Case dealership, one of the two, is a dealer for these now. I think it's the Case one is a dealer for these now, so I might just buy a new one this winter too. But we'll see. We got a John Deere 8200 here. An 8100, like right there. Yeah, not that far down. Interesting. A Pottinger baler right next to a Pottinger tedder. Interesting. Must have been the same guy that bought both and is now selling both. We got a Dalbo roller. I'm pretty sure this is a foreign made roller. Must be like a brand new unit to the area and someone doesn't want it anymore. Got a 8820. Interesting. Always cool to see the older machines like that. We got a Cat 259D, teleskid. And then we got my 8330. My heart is kind of hurting trying to sell this tractor, but I don't use it that much. Well, I do use it quite a bit, but there's a couple other tractors on the sale, and she's kind of starting to get up there in hours, and I don't know. We'll see. I do have a reserve on it if it doesn't go over 100,000 or 100. What I think I said it $125,000. If it doesn't go over that, I'm just taking it back home. But we'll see. Kind of just it's lower. It's a lower horsepower tractor, which I need, but at the same time, it's too low to be able to do some of our like it can't really pull the planer very well on some of our hills, and it can't really pull the high speed discs. Well, it can pull the Pro Till that we own, but it can't pull the Kinsey, obviously, that we did buy too. By the way, I did not include that in any of my previous videos. I forgot to mention that we had bought that. But yeah, so we'll see if that does sell. It sells. If not, it's fine too, I guess. But I'll go ahead and run down to the other end here, and then we'll just kind of make our loops down. So I'll see you guys down at the other end here. All right, guys. So we're at the other end here, right next to the scale house for the mill. They put a they just pushed a bunch of dirt over here, or rock, I guess. Anyways, whatever. Fine. It kind of makes it a little bit easier for people to kind of go up this hill now. Anyways, we got a John Deere 2623 disc. Right next to that, we got a J&M 680 gravity wagon. We got John Deere 33 or 33 2G skid steer 535 John Deere round baler, flatbed trailer, a GMC with a gravity box on the back, Anderson E700, feed mixer. Got a Demco. What do we got? Does it have a number on the side here? There it is. 1100. See how much that has in it. We got a 10, or how much that goes, but that's kind of a neat thing to see the scale on the side. As I was saying, I'm not going to try and buy that Demco, but but yeah. We got a 1030 Ace or IH platform reel head. We got a quickie loader. Got a Mac Don. I was really interested in this until they said I can have my old head back, because this is close to the same width as my head, but these Mac Dons go just a little bit slower when you're going through the field than that Lexion one does that we have, or the Class one that we have. But yeah, we got what Ace MX 100. That's kind of cool to see. Got an 8360 RT, so maybe this is the one that I was looking at that I was kind of interested in. Doesn't have the weight, so it has to be the other one. Maybe there was another one. I swear I thought there was one that was listed that had the rock box on it. And I was kind of more interested in that because it had a little bit lower hours, but I don't think I probably won't end up buying it. So next to that, we got my Landau vertical tillage disc here. Like I said, we bought the Kinsey, and part of that was I was going to sell this. Originally, I was going to trade it in, but they said they didn't really want it because they're not a direct dealer. So I said, you know what, I'll just sell it on this year's auction. That's fine. Right next to that, we got my dump truck that I've only had for like 2-3 years, but I just decided I'm kind of mainly done with most of the um, main construction stuff, if that makes sense. Um, hopefully, and that's why I kind of originally bought this was for that stuff. Even though it's got a grain style box on the back, it's still good for moving dirt and rocks every once in a while. So, but yeah, that's why I'm selling that too. We got a Coon rake here. Like I said, we got a Fent 335, a sprayer, an 850, 8550, house charmers. I wish they had these Fent. They had one last year. They had a couple last year. The Fent um, uh, dry boxes and the sprayer or the basically the spreader setup of their kind of like a case Patriot or not Patriot or whatever. I don't know what I can't remember the names of them, but we got to keep moving. So we'll see one of whatever I'm trying to think of. Later we got a liquid hauler here. We got a honeybee 50-foot head. That's cool. Another dash trailer, just like the one that I have. Here's one of the tractors I'm kind of interested in. There's a Fent here, or it's Fent 1050 um, on wheel or big LSWs, but we'll see. We got another round baler or case round baler. We got a little. I think these are electric. Um, yeah, I'm pretty sure these are electric forklift. Next to that, we got a John Deere 7000. Those are just kind of cool. That's why I was just kind of sticking to that. I got a Sunflower 4630, exactly like mine. Here is the main tractor I'm really interested in today. It's a I'd probably take the front duals off, but it's a Magnum 400. Um, it'd have enough horsepower to pull most of our equipment, but um, we'll see what it goes for. Like I said, if I had to drive home the 8330, I wouldn't be that upset either. We got a Brent Avalanche cart here. Got a Farm Rescue Wilson trailer, which I did hear. I think whatever this goes for, um, the auction company will donate that or donate whatever the um, premium amount or whatever of the buyer's premium amount. They'll donate that to Farm Rescue, uh, so they don't really gain much. Farm Rescue selling the trailer, but they also are um, then giving them another donation of the amount. Yeah, instead of keeping the buyer's premium. Uh, so you got if you guys have never heard of Farm Rescue, you should look them up. Several of the big YouTubers, the big farming YouTubers, have talked about them. But as a farmer, I really appreciate what they do, helping out farmers that are in need. And yeah, I've donated to them before, and you guys should look at them more. Um, that's all I'm really going to say because I don't know enough, or well, I know some, but I don't know enough to talk about it more. Should, but I don't off the top of my head. Anyways, we got a New Holland reel head here. Uh, Real platform head. Anyways, we got a 2588 on. Looks like they got the wide front tires. Yeah, what the heck? Orange Champion? A Ziegler. Excuse me. That's the voice correct. We got a Ziegler. Born Champion 6-row head, I assume. Yeah, 6-row head. I have never seen one of those before. Uh, but yeah. Anyways, we'll keep moving on. We got a New Holland reel head again. Got a 1490, I believe. Yep, 1490. I can barely see the side that right there. Right there. 1490. Windrower. We got a 735 flex draper. Got a David Brown 1210. Case David Brown 1210. Interesting. Never seen one of those before. I've always seen like old pictures of them, maybe, but yeah. Anyways, we got a Kloss Lexion 780 here. Then we got a Magnum 215. Here's one of the other tractors I'm interested in. Of course, it has to be Agco. We got a Challenger 1046. Next to that, we got a Case Reelhead. Here's what I was trying to talk about. This is a Case one. Why is it blue? What the heck is going on? This is cursed image material here. All right. But I was trying to talk about this earlier. There's a Fendt dry box and sprayer where you can easily change out both the dry box and the um, sprayer boom setup too. So, but yeah. Anyways, we got this is a Pottinger drill. Man, 3 Pottingers. I haven't seen very many Pottingers around, but that's new. Cattleman, a round baler holder or trailer. A Big Bud 747. No way someone's selling that, right? I suppose if one needs it, but interesting. I was not expecting to see that today. Got another Case MX 100 here. Oops. We got a Ford Super Duty here. Um, Kind of interesting, but I'm obviously not interested in it. We got a Kloss Lexion 780, so just a smaller version of the one that I have. Also has narrow front tire. That's I think. We got a Kloss pickup head, I believe this is. Don't quote me on that, but it looks like a Kloss pickup head. You got a Kloss rake here though. Might be interested in that, honestly. We'll see. Gotta go for the right price. 7R350 here. John Deere 7R350. Kind of like the one that I have. I was kind of interested. Oh, this is the one with the loader. There's another one somewhere on this sale too. Maybe I'll try and buy another. God, I really don't need another one like that. But we'll see. We got a Great Plains Max Chisel MC5313. I assume MC stands for Max Chisel. Anyways, John Deere drill. Ace 185. I assume it's a Puma by looking at the small frame compared to a Magnum. But anyways, we got a John Deere 544K. Then we got a Case Terraflex. 45-foot head, it looks like. We got my mower here. I believe this is my mower. I believe it's mine. Like it should, I don't know. Like mine. I used to have one like it, you know. Or not mine. It's not mine. Yeah, I'm dumb. Yeah, it's like mine. The one that I had last year, I sold. Yeah. All right. Why did I think it was mine? I don't know. Years all blend together, you know. But yeah, this is like the windrower I had last year. Anyways, we got a 1380 boss head again. 1480 international combine. A New Holland T8 330. I was kind of interested in this, but I saw that they had extra tint. I'm not interested anymore. So that sounds petty and dumb, but I just don't like extra tint on the windows right now. Because I'm gonna just end up peeling some of it off, or it's just gonna fall off and look ugly as hell. Anyways, we got a New Holland Big Baler 1290 here. We got a Kinsey 401 mocktail, exactly like the one that I just bought. This looks a little bit newer or less used than I thought. Nope, definitely a little bit more used when you look at the blades. Another Kloss Axion 960. Wonder if they sell them in any other horsepower than just 960. But We got a Case 420 row track. That's kind of interesting. Got a Demco flathead or flathead flatbed trailer, 33 or 3388 John Deere. Wait, there's two of them. They're both the same. They are. Uh, I call them ant eaters, mainly because someone called them that to me one time, and I can't see it without laughing at it because they just articulate in the middle here, but it just when you look at it from the side, it just looks kind of like an ant eater. I don't know. It's dumb, but it's funny to me, and so I just call them the ant eaters. Got another Demco flat trailer. What we got? We got a Bearcat Steiger tractor again. Doesn't look like it has duals unless they just didn't sell the duals with it. Got 12 row folding John Deere cornhead. Here's something I'm interested in, but it's gonna go way higher than I want, and also the paint job looks ugly as hell. So I have a really low price on this before I even consider it. But it's an MT 975. Um, just looks, or I mean, it'd be really nice, but it's just looks ridiculous with that paint job, and maybe that was an original design, but oh well. We got a JCB Fast Track with tied-on duals. I hate these kind of duals because putting these little loops in and sitting there and just screwing them on is the biggest pain in the butt ever, honestly. If you have ever done it, it's just such a pain. Got JCB backhoe again, cost 770. The big topper on tracks. Got an anhydrous bar here, E37. Um, what we got over here? We got another Case Magnum 340. We got a Boss 1230. Got a John Deere 280 or 2280 diesel windrower that just doesn't have the head on it though, which is weird. 6 row 800 international cycle planter. Got a Kuhn FC, yeah, Kuhn FC 314. Got an international cultivator, like 6 foot wide by the looks of it. John Deere 666. Got a Demco side dump. Got a hopper bottom trailer on a dolly. Interesting. Got a Vermeer 605N. This is like the first one I've seen at one of the auctions, other than just sitting in lots other places. I know a lot of people like those Vermeer ones, but not very keen to sell them either, though. So it's kind of cool to see one at a sale. Got a header trailer like mine. We got a John Deere 639 pickup head, 635 flex draper, another John Deere Diesel 2280 windrower without the head, another Unverfirth side dresser. Um, Seeing we got another Landau disc, kind of like mine, just looks smaller. Got a Fendt Rotana 160, the Taylor wrapper combo. What the heck is this thing? The 3-in-1 cramper. Oh, this is one of those. Yeah. So the it's a trailer that the bottom kind of convey is a conveyor that kind of can roll itself out and helps you load that way. Got a Kloss corn head or silage head here. We got a Massey 8 or 6S 180. Got another Case 340 Magnum. A Gleaner 12-row head. Then a Kloss 1080. Smaller than the 1380. I think the 1380s, don't quote me here, 13 meters, 1080s, 10 meters. That's how Kloss numbers them. But don't quote me on that. Hutchinson auger here. Looks like another. What the heck? That's not Fendt. That's. Is it Fendt? Where are the logos? There's no logos on this thing at all. It's just a Draper platform head, or it's a windrower head. That's why. Yeah, that's just a windrower head. Interesting. 7150. These are fairly newish. I'd say that. They're probably actually not that old now that I think about it. Or probably a little bit older than I think, but yeah. Anyways, we got a 7220 here. John Deere 7220. Got a case 185. Why they got a head just hidden back here? It's like a 745 flex draper with a air reel. Another John Deere 2280 diesel windrower. That's weird. I don't know why they would that. Why there's three of them here? Or not? Why would they do that? Whatever. Why is there three of them? I've never seen those before, or I haven't seen any of those in a long time. And there's three of them. Anyways, we got a Taheton 440 without the either dry box or well, there's a liquid box or sprayer right there. So yeah, and then we got a Kenworth, just like mine, or not just like it, but it's the same uh, semi as the one that I have. We got a New Holland 6-row, and then we got the sprayer for that 440. A Wilson trailer here. It's a tan, or it's one that's pulling. Why the heck is that sitting so weird? Whatever. Wilson Pacer. So it's pulling basically. They basically just split a normal trailer in half and threw a couple extra axles on it so you can get a little bit more weight. We got a 4540 Titan. Basically goes with that liquid or that sprayer as well. Got a Kinsey here. 1223 if I had to guess, or 24. We'll just say it's 12. I don't know, whatever. Maybe 16. I don't know, whatever. It's 3665 Kinsey planter. There you go. 620 John Deere head. Got another Case DC 133 mower here. Got a Kinsey 3000 6-row here. A Massey 8S 305. Interesting. I have not seen many of them around yet. Looks like it has a new GPS unit on it even. It's cool. See, John Deere LG 435 or 36 baler. Large square baler. John Deere, or John Deere. Got a Fendt sprayer again. And we got a Massey small square baler. And we got a Challenger. Get behind it. Come on, just let me behind it. MT743, so a little bit smaller than the one that I have. Looks like you got a silage trailer here, or it's a manure spreader that can it's on a semi trailer. I don't know why I would, but I'm guessing it's a silage one for pulling behind a semi. Right next to that, we got an International semi with some faded looking tires or rims. We got a Lexion 8900 here. That's neat. Just like the one that I just traded back in. We got or one of my wagons that well, actually, it's the only one that I'm selling because I'm keeping the other one, just in case purposes. But we got this Easy Trail, wagon that we're selling on this sale. Got a Kloss telehandler here. What number is it? It's a 1033 Scorpion telehandler. Got a Hardy Navigator sprayer. We got a Case IH 16-row, just like mine. Except for mine has obviously fertilizer and smart boxes on it. 16-row case planter. Okay, last row here. We got an International 5000 windrower, again, without the head. I don't know if that's a common thing, but why the heck are they just selling it without the head? We got a Kuhn What do we got? FC314 mower. Then we got a John Deere 2410 um, cultivator slash plow. Some of them called plows, but yeah, whatever. Kubota M77 loader. Next to that, we got a 7630 John Deere. Um, and then next to that, we have a 6120 John Deere. And then we have another windrower, a case one that's an 8860 without the head. Why are they selling them without heads? I'm very confused about that. Every single one has not had a head. Has that just been a common thing? Well, which I mean, I get it makes sense, but like, am I just noticing it now that that's just a common theme on these sales? Whatever, I guess. Got a Mac semi here. Got a pusher axle on it too. Why the rims are yellow is interesting, but whatever. Here's another Thunder Creek that I'm interested in, but we'll see what price it goes for. Got a Fent reel head instead, or auger head instead of draper head. I'm pretty sure I've been calling it reel head the entire day, but the reel is the front part. An idiot. Anyways, we got the silage or corn silage head here. Got a pickup head for a brand. Say, here we go. Another 7R 350. I think this one has less hours than the other one that's over there somewhere. So maybe try and buy it. We'll see. Got a Hagee here, 132. Nope, it's the same size, 120-foot booms, just like mine. Got a John Deere 3010, and then it'd be kind of cool to have another John Deere one since my last one got caught in the fire. Unfortunately, that burnt down my shops. So, well, I had a 4020 instead of 3010. But anyways, we got Crone, I believe. This is a Crone silage head. Then we got a New Holland or forage harvester head, whatever you want to call it. We got a New Holland draper head here. We got another Fent 1050 here. Maybe be interested. I kind of want to see what that 7R goes for, so we'll see how they kind of track down the pass and stuff. And yeah, got a Honeybee 20 or 30-foot head there. We got a auger head here, a case auger head. Then we got a case pickup head. Right next to that, we got a John Deere drill, like the one that I used to have. Sold it years ago now, though. 2208 case, which means it's an 8-row case head. Then we get a John Deere Model A. It's always nice to see the old iron. It's still relatively well taken care of, considering this thing's probably 70 or 80 years old. And then we got an Bobcat 863. Even though it says a lizard, it's just a Bobcat ripoff. Then we got a Quickie 3M loader. Wow, I got through that a lot faster than I expected, guys. So I hope you guys kind of enjoyed that little auction tour here. As always, I'll get through the auction here, and then I'll probably see you, depending on how much equipment I buy, either tonight or in a couple days after we get everything back. But I'm guessing I'm honestly just looking at the John Deere 7Rs or that Magnum that was over there next to that Avalanche. Yeah. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys back at the back at the house. Don't know why that was so hard to think of, but I'll see you guys back at the house in a second for you guys. All right, guys. Welcome back to the yard. Here's a little wrap up from the auction. As you can see over there, I got the J&M cart. It only went for about it went for 15,000. And my 8330 did get sold. It went for $220,000, which really surprised me. But I know a lot of guys are liking those pre-def tractors, and yeah, almost all my tractors now have def. So I just went ahead. Yeah. Anyways, death is a headache, but it is what it is. I did end up getting one of the John Deere 7Rs. I got well, actually the second one that sold. But yeah, I even ended up, as you can see here. Here's my old 7R, older 7R, 710R. As you can see, there's the number. This has an H480 loader on it. This one has a 700M, brand new loader and brand new bucket. Got really lucky. After I bought it, ran over to the dealership the day of the auction. This is, I should say, again, day later after the auction, but didn't get as much as I normally do. So all I had to do was kind of just wait for people to clear out, and I went to the John Deere dealership, and they just happened to have a loader there that I could buy. Well, yesterday. Um, and they said this will fit your tractor. And I said, well, you got another one of those grapple buckets because I really like these for moving bales. Sometimes I can use them, but for moving any brush, and if you got to scoop anything, it's nice. You can just kind of grab it and hold it. But yeah, so we got that and the new loader. And yeah, things fairly new. It has 275 hours or 77 hours. Oh, I can call in and check, but you know what? Go ahead and get in. 277 hours. So, yeah. And now I'm going to shut it back off. 277 hours on it. And yeah. I just wanted one that's a little bit bigger than mine. This has about the same horsepower as 8330 had, just newer. And main thing I wanted was another tractor that I can have as a loader. So when this went down last spring, which I didn't show you guys, one of the hoses broke under. Actually, right here, you can see this coupler coming in right here, where they come out of the coupler to the loader. One of these hoses broke down here. Must have had a stick that hit it, and it just broke it somehow. But it was really annoying because I was right in the middle of planting season, so I had to go borrow a neighbor's tractor to finish loading some seed. And yeah, so anyways, we got this is a 1031 cart, I believe. If I remember right. Yep, 1031 cart. I don't know. Maybe I'll keep the Kinsey because I can just shove it in a storage shed somewhere. And yeah, so I could probably just shove it in a storage shed. You can see I've done a lot. The only thing I unhooked was PTO since we got done with harvest. I mean, I really haven't done anything other than move equipment around since harvest. And then got that combine traded in and got my stuff back. And anyways, yeah. So with that, that'll be the end of this episode. I hope you guys come back for the next one. If you did like it, do me a huge favor. As I said at the beginning of the video, leave a like down below and subscribe if you're not, because I post content daily. Yeah. With that, I'll see you guys in the next one. It'll probably getting into spring stuff. With FS25 out, I don't know how much longer we'll continue up this series. My goal, I don't know what day this episode is going to come out. Probably shortly after Thanksgiving, I believe, off the top of my head. But we'll see how this kind of plays out. I think I'm going to continue this series at least until the Christmas, New Year's time, and then we'll see where we're at. I'll have more time around that time, maybe, depending on how much family and how long they stay around. I'm hoping to have a little bit more time to be able to kind of look at the new maps on FS25 and figure out what I want to do with the series then. But I'm recording this before FS25 is actually out. It comes out this week, but this will come out well after that. But my goal is end of November. I'm ending the Through the Ages series, and then we're just going to move right into an FS25 series. That kind of we'll just kind of learn FS25 together. So yeah, with that, that'll be the end of the episode. I babbled on enough there. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next one.